This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Before we jump into another sealed for Core Set 2020, I want to remind everyone my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can click on their logo on the panel below here on Twitch, and it'll take you to their website. They'll know I sent you, and on the link in the description below on YouTube to do the same thing. They have all the Core Set 2020 and really all the sealed product you could ever want, so check them out. All right, let's jump in. Okay, not a bad, things to open. Wake Root Elemental is hard to get the mana for, to pay for that crazy ability. Especially, but, Masterful Replication, Vicious Hydra, or Voracious Hydra and Ajani are really good. I mean, and Voracious Hydra and Ajani are a lot better than Masterful Replication, but this is a solid card. Wake Root Elemental is too, really. It's just not always easy to get the mana you need. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got a Johnny in white, which I think certainly tempts us to go white, and our white looks solid to me. In blue, Spectral Sailor's nice, Frostlinks is nice. Wave Crasher and Replication are fine. We've got Disfigure and Bone Splinters. Black looking pretty solid overall. Red does too. Shock, Ember Hauler. Maybe it ends there. Reduced Ashes is okay. Maybe we splash it. Double Rabid Bite. Double Silverback Shaman. Leafkin Druid. I mean, our green is looking really good. Our one signpost uncommon is the blue-white one. We do have a bunch of fixing, but most of it, we can't. If we go green-white, which it looks like that's where we're going, we actually have access to fixing for basically every color, which is pretty great. So we probably do splash something like Reduce to Ashes. Yeah, Bone to Ash is nice. But yeah, I think we want Hydra. I think that means we also play our Elemental. We have all. We could play like a 4-color deck if we want to. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, Sedge Scorpion, Greenwood Sentinel, Leafkin Druid, both Rabid Bites. We'll think about Gift of Paradise depending on whether or not we splash. Forced Claw's not terrible, but he may get cut. And artifacts wise, we don't have anything special in that area. So the one thing we don't have a lot of is removal, so I think we're going to use all those lands to splash removal. We do have Pacifism, which is great. I'm not sure we'll have enough creatures for Loyal Pegasus, but we'll put it in there first. Ancestral Blade. Yeah, main board Apostle's fine. We'll put all 3 of these guys in for now. Pacifism, Raise the Alarm, Griffin Sentinel, Johnny, Griffin Protector, Squad Captain. Oh, somehow I missed Ancestral Blade. This is a much more aggressive curve than our last deck had. Creative Name. The main difference, basically, is that sealed decks are a lot less focused because you can't really build around things. You just get what you get. So that also means that the format is usually slower. So cards that are a little slower and clunky, like Wake Root Elemental, are going to be a little better in sealed because the games are going to last longer and it's more likely you get to that 5th land. Okay, so I think we want to splash at least Reduce to Ashes and maybe more than that. Like, what do we have that's worth splashing? I mean, we could consider Disfigure. Gravedigger. Gravedigger is actually always a really good splash. I'm usually pretty happy to splash a Gravedigger. We got Shock. Because, we can easily... We play Scoured Barrens. Don't need to run this many swamps, and I may not run any swamps. I don't think Blood for Bones is good enough to splash. It's too situational. I mean, Gravedigger's a little situational, but not like that. Yeah, Frostlinks is a pretty good thing, but we don't have a lot of fixing to make Frostlinks work. You know, Angelic Gift and Moment of Heroism are good. So, but I think, oops. I think maybe I'd rather just splash Reduce to Ashes as opposed to other things, because our fixing for red is just super easy. Gravedigger's nice, but okay. Which I guess also means we could throw in like Shock, which isn't the worst plan ever. I think in the end we do have enough creatures for Loyal Pegasus, incidentally. Yeah, I mean, we have really good fixing, but other than, we didn't end up with a lot of things we desperately want to splash. I mean, Masterful Replication's an okay splash. So basically, I think what we're looking at is either Reduce to Ashes and Shock, or Disfigure and Gravedigger. Those are the options, basically, in terms of splashing. I mean, and I can potentially pull off both. I do have a few reasons that playing Gift of Paradise would be nice, because Voracious Hydra and Wakeroot Elemental basically are the main reasons. I think I want Gift of Paradise in my deck one way or another. At least one of them. Maybe I cut... I think Moorland Inquisitor is better than Greenwood Sentinel. Yeah. So I think I'm going to cut it and run one gift. Yeah. That works for me. We could try to splash Gravedigger too. We do have Scoured Barrens after all. It is tempting, man. Like, play Scoured Barrens. It lets us cut a Plains. And then throw in... I've only got 16 lands right now, actually. So, we can't just throw something in. We actually have to cut something. So... probably not going to splash black 2. Yeah, I mean, I think I cut the Leafkin Druid. Yeah, so we're not going to splash black 2. Oh, good call about the Blossoming Sands. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, you do play it no matter what, guys. I just was like completely over thinking about fixing for other colors, but yeah, we definitely want it. I think I'd rather have the Inquisitor than the Elf that we cut. Okay, so that gives us 8 white sources, 9 green sources. We definitely have Wakeroot Elemental is the main reason we'd like a bunch of green. So I think I go for another forest. Gives us 10 green sources and 8 white sources. And then 2 red sources. I could consider cutting Shock. If I cut Shock, cut another Plains, and throw in Gravedigger. Yeah, I think that seems like a good splash. Gravedigger is just so good, especially in sealed, but it's good in the late game. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. This is our deck. I think I like it. I like the amount of fixing we have. Yeah. All right. Let's roll with this, see what happens. Having the Ajani and the Hydra is pretty great. Right, this is a keeper. Ooh, so I'm gonna go with the blade first. No, I don't usually. In draft, I do a better job of making sure my best card is the icon, but no, I don't name them. Ever. In sealed, I kind of forget about the icon. Okay. If we don't draw land, we do, though. I was gonna say, if we don't draw land, maybe I Rabid Bite. I think we're okay with a trade here. I mean, we get to keep the Ancestral Blade after all. We're also okay with doing 2. Right, play. Ooh, wow, I'm stupid. Real stupid. All right, well, we're gonna... kind of forgot I could just play a Johnny. But he actually isn't that great here. He would have been maybe if I didn't attack, though. But we'll play Griffin Protector for now. Voracious Hydra also potentially going to be really good. So they could be holding up Bone to Ash here. Bone to Ash. So let's attack with everything. I'm gonna play a Johnny in my second main phase, no matter what. If they're holding up Bone to Ash, I think we can really punish them. Yep, Johnny does play around it. So we just let this happen. Yeah, Bone to Ash is creature only. I wasn't saying I wasn't gonna play a Johnny because of it. I was saying I should play a Johnny because of it. Oh yeah, now we definitely do. All right.
Everyone belongs in a place that they can. I am proud of those who walk beside me.
Do I bother moving this? I think I actually do. Because it makes it so it can block without dying. Well, I think we're in business now. So, yeah, we're going to use this +1 here.
I sense the good in your heart.
And then we're going to use Rabid Bite. And then we're going to attack with the 2 big creatures. And then we're going to move the blade back to its original owner. And we'll end our turn. Ooh. I mean, you do have to work up to his ultimate because you have to gain life still. But yeah, he doesn't use up loyalty at least. I don't think we have any other ways to gain life in our deck, do we? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Johnny's really good either way. So right now we can kill... Yep, we can kill that with Voracious Hydra. Ooh.
I have not survived millennia to stand down now.
Well, that makes things a little trickier, because they can give it a counter now. I'm not sure it matters. We'll see. I don't think they can gain enough life for it to matter.
This is but a taste of my power.
Weird they didn't do that to their aerialist. Oh, because they want to gain the life now. Okay, so that means this is going to become a 3-4 either way. And that means we really want to draw a land to be in good shape here. The question is whether or not I should bother blocking the Frostlinks. If I draw removal, so they're going to go to 8, 3, 5... No, I can only do 7. Although I can actually do 8 because I make a counter with a Johnny. Or I play Voracious Hydra. I'm going to let this hit a Johnny. Yeah.
Cease your selfish acts.
Okay, we got a little lucky there maybe. Because now we can go Voracious Hydra, X equals 4. Fights target creature you don't control. And that gives us exactly lethal. Actually, we could do a little more than lethal, but... You know, getting a Johnny and Voracious Hydra is definitely going to help you win a lot. Let's see if we can do it again. Yeah, half my creature would have stuck around, but I think because we had lethal if we drew a land, I think it was better to just let a Johnny take that hit. Alright, this is fine. Getting our splash cards this time. But not the mana. It could go 7x. It's definitely a possibility. Alright, so... I might have Convolute here, but I'm kind of okay with Convolute on, like, my Griffin Sentinel. Doesn't look like they do, though. Okay, should I pacifism this thing? I don't know that I should. I didn't take... What do you mean taking... I didn't take out an elf that adds mana. I took out a 2-mana 2/2 with Vigilance. So I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. Okay. Is this a situation where I can play a Johnny? Thanks for the follow, Sneetor. Yeah, I left the 2-mana 0/3 elemental who adds mana. This isn't a great time to play a Johnny. But I think I'm going to Pacifism the Wave Crasher. Yeah. And then attack with both of these. No. Hopefully they don't have another Wave Crasher to return that Wave Crasher. That wouldn't be so good. Both games, we haven't drawn any of our mana that lets us play cards like this, which is a little weird. Well, it's a decent squad captain. Yeah, we'll play our squad captain. We really need to draw... I guess Gift of Paradise would be the best, because it lets us play both of these. Granted, Gravedigger is not that useful right this second, but... Reduced to Ashes is. Aw, man. That always makes Pacifism a little bit worse. Ooh, that's not good either. Especially because, like, I don't have a way to block that where my creatures don't... Well, it is only a 1/3, actually. So I only lose one creature. Yeah, we're going to take 6. Not looking good for us. I think we kind of have to play a Johnny here. Ouch. Playing a Johnny was like our desperation move, and we don't even get to do it. We do get to attack for 1. Oh yeah, we're losing this one. I don't see how we're not. We're going to take another 6. Yeah, I mean, we can play our Wake Root Elemental, which technically will keep us alive another turn, but... Yeah, the way our land draws have gone, it's like we forgot to put in all of our non-basics. Okay. If I were them, I'd just attack with everything. I mean, with these 3 at least. So we're going to block there. And end our turn. Go to 2. Yeah, we're 1 land short of being able to use... Ah, okay. Yeah, we did not... That one didn't go so well. Essentially mulligan down to 5 when you draw your 2 splash cards and don't draw any of your mana. Morning Owls. And I've splashed on way worse mana before. And done better, you know. But that's how it is. Okay, well, this is solid, especially going first. Yeah. So, Inquisitor, Gift, Silverback Shaman. Yeah, I think we do want to play our Blade first. Although against a blue opponent, maybe there's something to be said for, I mean, if it works out that way, holding on to it until, even just in case they have Bone to Ash and you can play around it. So I think because there's no pressure on us, we're just going to play our Gift of Paradise now. Oh, that is one way we have to gain life for our Ajani's Pridemate tokens. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Okay. Play our Silverback here. So, do I want to offer up a trade here? I could move the Blade over and then it's not even a trade. That's pretty tempting, I think. Okay. I think I'm going to... I'm just going to attack with my Shaman. Kind of hope they block, honestly, because of Ajani. Okay. We get to draw a card off of it, too, so... So this makes the board a lot more attractive for Ajani. Okay, in turn. Gonna have to play somebody to help protect Ajani now. Ooh. Well, I think we're going to be okay with Ajani dying because we're going to be able to play Blossoming Sands, which is another card that gains us life that I forgot about. We have a few.
A pure soul can inspire others.
Right. Then I think we go ahead and attack with both of these. Like if they want to double block the Pridemate, we'd be cool with that. So we could play a big squad captain, but I kind of like that they have to attack Ajani here, basically. And Griffin Protector makes that a little bit harder for them, certainly. Unless they just have straight up removal or something. Because if they have to attack with both and I get to kill one of them, but they get to kill Ajani, we're definitely coming out ahead. I mean, after all, we made 2 Pridemate tokens, so... Let's hope they don't have that card that bounces all non-land permanents, huh? That would be bad for our board state. Granted, we'd get to rebuild before them, but that would still be really annoying. Okay, well... That's also really annoying. Do I chump block? I think I actually do in this situation. If we can keep Ajani alive, we want to. Okay, well that's a really good draw there. So Actually, we should do some other things first, so that we gain the maximum amount of life. Yeah, so we're just going to play the Sentinel first. Then we're going to use the +1.
Find your inner strength.
Then I think we attack with everything that's on the ground. There's a decent chance they have Unsummon, so using Rabid Bite is a little bit dangerous here. We're probably going to have to do it anyway, but I think we should attack them first and see what happens. So do they double block that one? They do. And they go to 4. God, I have a really bad feeling they have Unsummon. We could just play Moorland Inquisitor instead. We are not in a good place right now. Just because of that Unsummon possibility. I mean, it's not like it wins me the game on the spot. So it may just be better to play around it. You think he would have used it? I mean, I'm in a pretty good place. You can't use Rabid Bite on his turn, Rasmus. It's a sorcery. All right, we're just going to do it. Yeah, I think they got it. I think they've got it. No, they don't. Okay. All right, then. Well, that works for me. All they had was Spectral Sailor. Shalom, servant of evil. Yeah, we went 3-3 in one sealed. We are 1-1 in this sealed and trying to win. Oh, good. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay. Well. Whoopsies. Yeah, so I think we go ahead and just play everything we've got here. Although moving the Ancestral Blade over to Griffin Sentinel is pretty tempting. And just attacking. But I think playing a huge creature is pretty good. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, so we'll do it. And it's not like we can't still attack, incidentally. It just won't be nearly as impactful. Also, we're at 35 life, so if they don't damage us, we just win because of a Johnny's ultimate. Yeah, I can ult next turn, Rasmus, as you said. They've got to damage us one way or another or lose. Looking like they're gonna lose. Yeah, so
I fought my hardest.
good job, Johnny. Pretty well so far, Servant of Evil. Pretty well. We have a Johnny and Voracious Hydra in this deck, and they've both been pretty good. I got to use a Johnny's ultimate, so that's cool. You know, it'll be interesting to see how many times I can do that. Yeah, it is a cool design. You can just, I mean, if you have a life-gaining enough deck, you can just play it. This is a pretty good hand. You can just play a Johnny and use the ultimate right away. That's not really going to happen in Limited that often, but it may make life gain worth thinking about in Constructed. Since it's a one-sided, a very powerful one-sided effect. Gargos and Voracious Hydra is pretty nasty. That's for sure. That's the dream, I think. Is our Scorpion going to eat a shock here? No, it doesn't look like it is. Alright, so it looks like we're probably going to go Gift of Paradise next turn. I kind of hope they have a slow start. It's not a slow start. Yeah, so Gift of Paradise, stick it on one of these forests. Let's hope they don't have turn 3 Chandra. I've seen that more times than I would like to have seen it. We are going to have the mana for, for Wakeroot Elemental's ability, thanks to Gift of Paradise, so that's cool. Please don't play a turn 3 Chandra. I mean, it's not the end of the world, since we do have some serious pressure in our hand with these two guys, but turn 3 Chandra, kill your creature, does not feel good, as we learned in our first Sealed of the day. You know, that doesn't feel great either. But, I think it's alright. I mean, especially with Sedge Scorpion in play. I think we're kind of waiting for an opening to play a Johnny. So, like, yeah, as I say, if that attacks me... I think because I have Vorst Claw and Wakeroot Elemental, attacking here with our Silverback Shaman is fine. Yeah, if we trample over for 2, get to draw a card, kill one of their cards, that feels pretty good to me. I think we play Wakeroot just because we can actually use the ability and it'll get really out of hand in a hurry. An instinctive fear of 1 red mana. Yeah, that makes sense. At least this format has lots of protection for red kind of things, Rasmus. You know, you can get your Cerulean Drake. Yeah, we just ran them over there. We didn't even need our Ajani or our Hydra. Just our Elemental was enough. I didn't say I dislike doing Sealed on Arena. I said it's kind of annoying that Arena doesn't have Draft and Magic Online does, because viewers generally want to see this, but they also want to see Draft. So for me, and I prefer Draft over Sealed. So that's definitely is a factor. But I didn't say that I dislike it, and I also didn't say I was upset. I said that it's annoying that we don't have Draft right away on here. And I said that I would rather be playing Draft on here. So, yeah. I do like Sealed. I mean... Yeah, Clamageddon, you're definitely in the minority about wanting to see Magic Online. Every time I do a poll, even in a situation like this, where most people would definitely prefer to see Draft, the Magic Arena always wins. basically. Oh, it's a horrible hand. It's like our Gravedigger and Reduced to Ashes have been stuck to each other. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we're going to put our buddy Wake Root on the bottom, even though he was pretty useful. I don't know what an MMR is, so couldn't tell you, Shadow Scythe. Matchmaker something? Just trying to figure that out. Okay, so I definitely think we leave up mana here for Raise the Alarm. I mean, they're not going to attack us anyway, because their Bird Grabber died. Well, they might actually, because you kind of want, yeah. So an attack there would have actually been pretty nice for us, now that I think about it. All right, so we're going to Raise the Alarm. All right, and I think we send in both our tokens and then play. Then I think we play our Griffin Sentinel. We'll have time to play Scoured Barons next turn, most likely. Man, I want a 2 Seasons of Growth deck. I haven't gotten to do that yet. Rabid Bite is really good with a Death Toucher in play. Okay. Yeah, and I think we do want to do the Death Touch thing. Thank you for the resub, Sinister. I'm happy to do all the work. Guess we ran that opponent over too. I didn't really see that one coming that quickly, but we were in pretty great shape. Flower Flourish. Thank you for all of the bits as well, Sinister, as always. Oh yeah, if you have Thicket Crasher with Vorst Claw, that's pretty nasty. Nice little combination of commons. Man, that is another not very good hand. We managed to overcome the last one, though, so... Alright, this one is reasonable. Yeah, I think we throw Forest. Actually, I think we throw Reduce to the bottom. Actually, no, we're gonna throw Forest to the bottom. Because if we can easily get the mana we need. Don't you love it when you draw a 1-drop on turn 2? I know I do. Of course. It would have made things awkward because of Scoured Barons. Like, would I want to play this on turn 1, since it would mean I couldn't play that on turn 2? Well, that's annoying. Is it something I'm so worried about that I should just straight up kill it? I don't know. Probably not. I attack there just because it's free. There's a good chance people just take it. Yeah, I know I have the wrong splash mana, but I think I have enough cards to, yeah. We'll see. Ferocious Pup. I think I have enough cards that'll give me red mana that keeping this in my hand was probably fine. Granted, we haven't drawn another forest since we put the other one on the bottom, and that's kind of annoying. But, hey, they're playing black, so Apostle of Purifying Light actually kind of matters. Alright, so we're just going to play our Apostle and end our turn here. Yeah, they're playing black, which means exiling cards from their graveyard might matter, and obviously protection from black will matter. It's not worth playing all of the protection cycle main board for me, Rasmus, but it is worth playing the ones that have like passable stats main board, like Apostle of Purifying Light. So that's going to be a 1/4 now. Probably need to kill that Overgrowth Elemental. We are in another situation where our opponent could have Unsummon. Yeah, even in draft, I mean, you can cut Apostle of Purifying Light in some situations if you have like really good 2-drops already and you don't really need it, and then it's a sideboard card. But it's a decent thing to have main board. I think Cerulean Drake, I mean, I saw that LSV said that he thinks it's main boardable main, and I think that's true, but I feel like you probably need a few flying payoffs to make it really true. Alright, so we're going to go for Rabid Bite here. I think we put it on Sedge Scorpion because we can actually just replay it and we don't get blown out quite as much. Yeah. So if they unsummon Sedge Scorpion here, it sucks, but because we don't get the Rabid Bite, but we can just replay the Scorpion. Yeah, there it is. We could have replayed either of these two, actually. I guess it didn't really matter. But yeah, that wasn't good for us, though. It is a 1-for-1. So it's not a complete blowout like that can sometimes be. Oh, good. That's what I was hoping I'd see. I mean, we have Sedge Scorpion, so it's not the end of the world. Play a big boy. Let's see if they give it Trample like we were just talking about. It's entirely possible they do. Yeah, they may only be splashing black, that's true. Makes our Apostle a little less exciting. Okay. You're just gonna take 2 again. Alright. End our turn. So we can give this first strike now. That definitely matters. They have so much mana, though. Ooh. We need our red mana badly right now. Might as well exile things from their graveyard. There are ways they could get these things back, so I might as well. Any graveyard card. So, like if they have Scholar of Stars or whatever, getting rid of the Winged Words is a good call. Okay, well, we've got a big boy too. What we don't want is for them to start getting value out of that Yarok, but chances are good that they will. That's probably what they're splashing black for, incidentally. So that's going to give them 2 wolf tokens? Yeah, God. That's not good news for us. My Apostle can block this, but, you know, it gains life and stuff. Can block it forever. Isn't that interesting? What kind of mana do they have? They have green, blue, blue. They don't have black mana, so I don't need to worry about the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Thanks for all of the gift subs, Sinister. That's always helpful. Let's go for it. See what happens. Yeah, that was stupid. I kind of forgot about Might of the Masses. Oh, you're right. He doesn't gain life if the protection creature blocks. Yeah, I think we lose now. That was a mistake on my part to take the Might of the Masses to the face. Well, not to the face, but to the face of my best creature. Yeah. We're just going to take it. If we have any hope of winning, we kind of have to take it. Yeah, that's not going to help. So I can block 4 things. I can basically attack with everything here. Especially because this can only block with something else. Alright. You're going to block that. You're going to block this. You're going to block that. I don't think... Okay. So... And we lose. Okay, so we're 4-2 now. Hard to win. I mean, you know, the mistake I made against Might of the Masses. Definitely should have just blocked with my Death Toucher, I guess. I don't know. I think it was worth the risk. Maybe. I definitely could have blocked with something smaller. In which case, Might of the Masses still blows me out, but I still have Vorst Claw. So. Right, this is a keeper. We have all of our colors, which is nice. Get to scry on our first turn, too. That's always a nice little bonus. We don't have any creatures that are great with Rabid Bite, but it can still help me kill something early, and I think I'm okay with that. Playing another person who's playing black, so that's always nice. Okay. Well, hopefully they don't have a way to kill our Apostle, and we can just punish their Rotting Regisaur. I dealt with this during the early streamer event thing, and that was not fun. Thank you for the follow. So if they have a way to kill our Apostle, we will not be in good shape. So far, it doesn't look like they do, and that part's nice. And if we can make their whole hand go away while the Regisaur can't beat us to death, I think we're pretty happy. Ah. Well, there you go. We can get it back with Gravedigger is the good news. I'm gonna go ahead and block here and take the rest. Get back a possible Purifying Light. Yeah, we'll take action. Might as well attack with our Protector, because I'm not blocking with it. And I'm not dead, even if they do kill my Gravedigger here. I'd probably just take 7 here. Yeah, I'm just taking 7. Well, it is a larger creature than I would like to be dealing with. So I think we play Apostle, Moorland Inquisitor, and Loyal Pegasus. Attack them for 5. Okay, so you're going to block here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and double block here. Ooh, I should have Rabid bit their Thicket Crasher, but... Okay, so... I'm going to play Gift of Paradise on this forest. Yeah, attack with both of these. If I had used Rabid Bite on that Thicket Crasher, we'd be in way better shape. We're still in pretty good shape. Don't get me wrong. We may as well play this so that we can exile a couple cards if that comes up. We definitely don't want them getting a Mammoth Spider back when we're trying to kill them in the air. Yeah, I mean, we had a great way to counter Rotting Regisaur. Pacifism also works pretty well. We had 2 cards that if we'd gotten them early sort of shut down the Regisaur nonsense. Right, this is a solid keeper. So if you can use Raise the Alarm to like flash stuff in and actually claim a card, you may as well. So I like to hold on to it, especially because going wide here at this stage of the game isn't going to make much of a difference. We're just going to play all the Moorland Inquisitors. In multiples, they're actually kind of nasty. Like, if your opponent only has one blocker and it's an X2 and you attack with 3 of them, they're like, cool. Cool. Okay, well that is not great news. We can't get rid of it right away. It's going to draw them a card. We're going to get 2 for 1 to basically no matter what, which is pretty annoying. I mean, I guess I could have played my Hydra there to kill it, but I'm not that concerned. We definitely use Raise the Alarm, I think, to kill the thief here. No, I get 2 for 1 Clamageddon because I draw a card. They draw a card, and I use a card to kill their card. Thus, it's a 2 for 1. However, if they like use all their mana there to save their creature, they don't. Then I think we would have been in really good shape. Well, in a world of Bone to Ash, I think we just attack here. And obviously, it's a pretty nasty attack. And if they do play a creature, there's a very good chance we can just kill it with Voracious Hydra. So, because we've got a lot of mana right now. So, it'll be a 4/5, so we can kill... Yeah, we can kill that. Does this count as a spell? No, because it doesn't do it while it's on the stack. That would, but... yeah, so we play our Voracious Hydra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X equals 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just kidding. Math. It's still enough to kill it. We just want X equals 4. Okay. Those Moorland Inquisitors, man. They really deserve the credit. Alright, this one will determine whether we manage to get the 7 wins or in 6-3. Either way, pretty happy. This was a sweet deck for sure. People in chat can start thinking about whether they want to see another Sealed on Arena or Magic Online Draft of the same format. I think this is a keep. It's not the best keep, but I think it's all right. Oh. I think I'd rather Scry. I can't do anything on turn 2 anyway right now, so... yeah, I'll put that on the bottom. Yeah, we went 3-3 with our first Sealed of the day, so we didn't quite get there. I'm glad we're only very slightly red right now. they're probably really excited like we were earlier. Ooh. Valuetown.deck is what we're looking at, apparently. So they're going to try to mill us out, I guess. Definitely play a Johnny here. Risen Reef is pretty sweet. I haven't gotten to play with it yet, even though it's one of the cards I'm most excited about.
Our true strength lies in our friendships.
I don't like this Ajani's Pride Mate art nearly as much as the other ones. I don't know why they didn't just reuse it. Yeah. You think they try to go all out here? No. And I think that's good news for us, because it means we can go reduce to ashes. Make another token. Oh yeah, and I guess we're also going to attack with that. They do have a lot of mana. You know, that's a good question. How do you reduce an air elemental to ashes? Ah, crap. We're a little short of being able to, like... yeah, Rabid Bite the air elemental. Okay, so what have they milled? Have they milled anything useful? Not in terms of Gravedigger, they haven't. All right. So, yeah, we'll play our Silverback Shaman. We'll use this +1.
We thrive when we support one another.
And win our turn. Ah, crap. That kills a Johnny.
So much to see. I'm fired up. Up in flames.
I mean, we got plenty of value out of him, I guess, but it is frustrating. All right, so we're going to go for a Rabid Bite here and hope that works out. There's a chance it does not work out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out. If they have to use a trick defensively, I don't hate that. I'd rather them do that than kill my Shaman. Yep, 3-color decks are pretty common in this format. All right, so they do save their guy. There are like overlapping wedges in this set that make playing 3 colors make sense, and there's also lots of fixing. We're playing 4 colors, although 2 of them are very small splashes, really.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something new.
Oh no. I think we're gonna go 6 and 3 here. Really? I guess you don't have that good of attacks on the ground after all. There's a Sedge Scorpion, but that doesn't do us a whole lot of good. I guess I might as well attack with my Pride Mates. Now that I think about it. What are they going to do here? Nothing? You just really want to save Chandra so she can +2? Oh, no, she still dies.
Always lead to destruction.
Interesting. Alright, so play Gravedigger. Get back our Sedge Scorpion, I think. We gotta draw really well to find a way out of this. We're at 21, so, you know, we have a while where we can just take hits. A little while. We can take one more big hit. Ooh, that's a good draw. So attack and attack. Ah, they've got Bone to Ash. We didn't really have a choice there but to try to play it, so can't feel too bad about it. That is true, creative name. Flavor fail. We're going to take another big 7 here. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to play Vorst Claw. And we're going to end our turn. So, we're going to have to chump block. I guess we'll chump block the big guy. And that means we are dead. We'll attack with everything just for fun. Reduce to CO2. Just want to rub salt in the wound a little more, apparently. All right, 6 and 3 there.